very nice fall weather that we're kind of used to as we make that transition from September into October. But that also means postseason baseball. We got Doug Johnson on Sports Tonight. How you doing, Doug?
Hey, pretty good, Dennis. And yeah, your A's are looking good. They are in Seattle. Before they even played last night, though, Oakland clinched a playoff spot. And although they lost yesterday, the champagne still came out in the locker room. Here they were celebrating before and after last night's game. The Indians lost to the Nationals today, so they're out, and the A's are they have their wild card spot. However, tonight they were playing for home field advantage as Tampa Bay lost to Toronto today 4-1. A's got on the board first tonight in the top of the third with this beautiful home run by Ramon Laureano. But bottom of the ninth, this wild pitch moved D. Gordon to second. Then Jesus Luzardo hits Dylan Moore, but Luzardo gets out of it as Tim Lupus pops it up for an easy out. Because the A's won tonight, that means that they will play the AL wildcard game in Oakland on Wednesday. Here's manager Bob Melvin on heading home to start the playoffs.
That's what everybody was talking about when they came off the field. We're going back to Oakland, so that was huge. You know, obviously we wanted to get in, and the next objective was to get home. So both things done, and we'll probably get some guys off tomorrow.
All right, from a happy manager to a sad one. Bruce Bochy will be the Giants manager for only one more game. Today, the G-men wanted to get him a win against their rivals, the team with the best record in the National League right now, talking, of course, about the Dodgers. But the Dodgers took the lead early. Mac Muncy with this homer deep into right field. Dodgers, unfortunately, here they shut out the Giants and win this one 2-0. The Dodgers are actually a half game behind the Houston Astros for the best record in baseball this year. Bruce Bochy's last game with the Giants will be tomorrow in San Francisco. First pitch at 12:05. Here's the skipper ahead of an emotional day.
I don't know how I'm going to react when it's all over. I don't know how you know until you get there. I mean, I love it, no question about it, but you know, made this decision, and I'm good with it too.
All right, well, it's that time of year again. Time for the NBA to return. The Kings are back at practice inside the Golden One Center today. Their season is fast approaching as they'll be playing the Indiana Pacers for 2 preseason games in India. Not Indiana, but the subcontinent country of India. Now, to get there, team officials say they'll be traveling aboard a plane owned by none other than Grammy Award-winning musician Drake. Here's Marvin Bagley on the opportunity to fly Air Drake, as they're calling it, and Coach Luke Walton on what he thinks about his new team.
It's going to be cool, man. You know, owners made that happen. Vivek, you know, he made that happen. So, you know, shouts out to the front office and those guys, and you know, it's going to be exciting. That was a great practice, great first practice. We locked in, we got some stuff done.
The group of just players, people, talent that Vlade and them have put together is a special group. They like each other, they like competing, and they're pretty good at basketball too. We're very excited about being able to coach this group.
And we're excited about the Kings as well. Well, it's fall and it's Saturday, and that means college football. The Aggies playing host to Montana. We'll tell you how they did. Sports continues up after the break. Stick around. All right, it's Saturday, so of course we're going to talk about college football. The Aggies hosted the Montana Grizzlies at Aggie Stadium this afternoon. Davis fell behind early in this one, losing 17-7 at the half. They never did take the lead. The Grizzlies were all over them in the third, scoring 3 touchdowns. Davis quarterback Jake Meyer was 32-43 with 275 yards. He had 3 touchdown passes with 1 interception. The Aggies lose this one 45-20. The record falls to 2-3 so far this season. All right, after losing to Fresno State last Saturday, the Hornets are off this week, but they'll be back at Sac State next week as they play a night game against Eastern Washington. The Hornets' record is 2-2 in the Big Sky Conference, and while Eastern Washington is dead last with a record of 1-3, and in fact, their first win was actually today against North Dakota. Meanwhile, number 15, the California Golden Bears, the last Pac-12 team which was unbeaten, well, they lost Friday night. A huge upset win by Arizona State. Now, to make matters worse for Cal, it lost starting quarterback Chase Garbers. He left the game after landing hard on his throwing shoulder late in the first half. He came back in the second half with his arm in a sling. You just saw it there, and it's unclear if he'll return to the lineup. Here's Coach Justin Wilcox.
Nothing to report yet. We'll know more on Monday. We'll give you a full report. I haven't been in a training room yet.
So we'll find out on Monday. Meanwhile, Cal's rival Stanford played up in Corvallis in the rain. This was a very good game, very close. Former Oregon State coach Dennis Erickson honored for being inducted into the College Football Hall of Fame. First quarter, no score. Davis Mills with a quick pass to Michael Wilson. He takes it for the 26-yard touchdown. Cardinals up 7-0. I'm going to flash forward here to the third quarter. Stanford up 21-0. Jake Luton finds Isaiah Hodgins, who makes the nice catch for the touchdown. Hodgins tips it into himself with one hand for the score. Beavers down 21-7. Later in the fourth, Beavers actually tie it at 28, but 6 seconds left. Yep, Stanford gets that field goal, so they win the game. Good for the Cardinals there. Guys, I love college football. It is just so much fun. We had a lot of other games here, but of course you'll have to look up some of those highlights online.
A lot of good games tonight. Well, that's our time for tonight. We'll see you back here tomorrow. Have a good one.